Alright, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, I figured I'd start this next video now. I believe majority of my parts actually just showed up today. And so I figured I'd do a little unboxing with you guys to go over everything. This box right here I kind of already opened. This came in yesterday. ISR box. You guys can probably take a guess at what these are. Boom. Some ISR upper control arms. Moving on, next box. It is actually a box from KBD. Yeah, it's in a whole thing of plastic. Is a KBD front lip for the factory bumper. Big thing. Don't even have enough room right here to open this. This is a clutch hardline to delete the factory clutch delay valve. Radiator hoses, steel braided brake lines, a Nismo thermostat that also comes with the new housing. So I got a still in rear valance. Kind of been trying to figure out what I want to do body kit wise. I've actually realized that factory bumpers and stuff aren't too bad. So in a combination of this, the KBD front lip, and then I'll probably still run my fiberglass side skirts that I got. The car is pretty much ready to go back together. I'm still waiting on my exhaust and materials for the tube rear end. I think we actually have everything. Kind of gonna be doing some cool stuff in this video. Hopefully I'm planning on going to get all the materials for the tube rear this weekend, possibly start welding. Welding is probably gonna actually be in the next video. In this video, just picking up materials, hopefully getting everything else pulled off the car. At this point, I kind of just need to do all the brake lines. I have one cat to pull off and just little bits here and there. We'll even start to throw a bunch of these parts on. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully it's kind of cool for you guys. At least it's cool for me. I haven't really dove this deep into actually building a car all at once like this since the Cressida, and I didn't really film that. I'm gonna go ahead and get on with my night. If you guys have any questions about G stuff, kind of what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, or anything like that, just leave me a comment. David's here, and we're finally working on the car after me running around for almost 10 hours trying to find stuff. That's the rotor. And yeah, David's gonna knock out all the rear end stuff. I'm gonna crawl under the car. All right, good morning, y'all. Yeah, unsure kind of what was filmed in this video. This either could be the end or just continuing what was already filmed. What we did get done yesterday, we actually didn't work on the car too long because Francis ended up coming over, and we ended up just kind of hanging out for the rest of the night. But what we did get done is I got the new Nismo water pump in. The new clutch line is also put in. What else did I do? Got the cap pulled off on the passenger side. And then this side, got one of the uppers put in. I did decide to just put the Rev 9s back in for the time being. Might actually hold off on doing new coilovers. David got this corner of the brakes fully completed, put together with the new rotors. And unsure how much he has done on this side. So he's got the hydro hooked back up and just needs to do the foot brake and the new line. I think he got the new line in on this side already too. Yes, he did. Look at that. Nice new steel braided line. You guys can't really see that well. Kevin's actually going to come over to help, I guess, weld and figure out a plan for that, since he's actually, well, was a welder. So yeah, I'm going to go, well, I'm going to get set up, kind of maybe clean up the garage a little bit, just because there's crap everywhere. And get to work. So I'll probably pick up the camera again whenever Kevin gets here. Kevin will probably be here in the next 45 minutes to an hour, give or take. So yeah, kind of clean up, figure out a plan, go from there. All right, so we're still waiting for Kevin. I got this side just about fully trimmed up. So kind of the plan is we're gonna seal weld this whole box frame thing right here, and then that little bit also, and then we're gonna run a plate, got the plate right there, run a plate all the way across, weld that, and then we'll build the tube frame. But yeah, I got the welder set up. This welder is super fancy, and hopefully I have it set up right. We're using 100% CO2. So yeah, got the welder set up, just waiting for Kevin. I'll let him kind of double check my settings and hopefully I'm correct. Again, not a welder. Most welding experience I have is with flux core, which is what we did on the trailer. This, we're kind of deciding to kind of play with proper MIG dual shield welding. But yeah, I might take a quick little break, wait for Kevin, and then I guess get to welding. All right, what's up, y'all? Pretty dark already. Didn't end up filming while Kevin was here, but we did get some welding done, so I'll show you guys what we did. Yeah, I don't know if I gave you that update, but I cut the rest of the rail on this side off, and Kevin got this plate welded on. This is pretty much going to be the end cap for the tube rear. David and I still have to cut this side and figure out a plan for that. But yeah, Eli's little welder is actually pretty good. Sorry for shining the light. I just got to close off the bottle, get this thing tucked inside. But yeah, other than that, David finished the brakes on that side, and we got the old ball joint out of that one. We're still working on getting the new one pressed in. David also got the upper control arm in on this side, and one of the new brake lines. So, oh, and the coilover. So, slowly putting stuff back together and swapping out the old stuff. David might be coming back. Hopefully he does, so we can get a couple more things knocked out. But I'm probably going to keep working. I'm going to try and get that new ball joint pressed in, and hopefully finalize the driver's side suspension of the car. Other than that, yeah, Kevin is hoping he can come back next weekend to weld up the rest of that and probably knock out the other side of it. And then, yeah, there we are. Tube rear going on and all that good stuff. So, yeah, hopefully this video is slowly turning out somewhat decent. Figured this was going to be a lot easier, but I'm slowly getting fatigued on working on this thing and trying to continue doing this. I mean, yesterday it was almost completely just me running around trying to get stuff for the car, trying to get stuff to weld the rear end on. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down and hopefully get this ball joint pressed in. And yeah, so. Alright, this will probably be my last update for the night, but yeah, I got the ball joints in and the whole knuckle pretty much assembled. Well, put back in the car. Pro tip, for your ball joints, get the ones that have the boots that can come off, because yeah, my boots are already destroyed from installing them, because those are pretty much glued to the ball joint from what I can tell. Stabbed myself like 5 times trying to pull it off, and yeah. So, first pro tip. Second pro tip is you have to get the tapered collar thing off of your original ones, which kind of sucks. I ended up using this tool that I bought a long time ago that never actually worked, but this is a tie rod end removal tool. Works pretty good for pulling those tapered collars off. But yeah, kind of just, which this thing is also tight, which is kind of nice. Doesn't really wobble like it did before. So yeah, slowly but surely putting parts together, or putting parts on the car. With that being said, this might be it for this video. I gotta look back and actually see how much footage I have. And hopefully this video wasn't too boring for you guys. But yeah. It's kind of been a process with this. I mean, I still have to get the new rack torn down and ready to go in the car, but other than that, hopefully by the next weekend, everything that needs to be bolted on the car is just about bolted on the car. And all that will be left is cutting and welding and stuff like that all in the back. But yeah, I'll catch you guys with the next one.